right here in the light pink helmet. And three ladies playing, all great riders, and they crossover. Some of them are jumpers, also do hunting jumper and dressage. And the Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails put together for the reason of learning to play the game. And here you go, as one of my favorite, Meredith Lovegrove. I've had the opportunity to work with her in the polo school. When you graduate from the polo school, you need a place to learn how to play. And competitive polo will blow you away these days. Some of our lower leagues, we've noticed, are so fast, and I'm talking about our 6, 8, and 12, that they've raised the energy in the games. And when you're learning to play the game of polo, you want to have fun, and you need to understand and learn the rules and be in a controlled environment. And that's why we have such a great setup here at the Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. Is we have our first goal scored, and we have the Barbarossa Leather playing also with Phil Gutman, Leo Mandelbaum, Alex Webb, and James Bird. And you might remember James Bird. James has actually played in the snow polo in beautiful Aspen, Colorado. So this ball is going to get shot on goal here. And look at this. As they remember, they do switch directions after each goal scored in the game of polo for the same sun, wind, field advantage. It is the procedure that they've used for many, many years. Here's a shot on goal. It's going to be Juan Bellini. He just lays it down in there. And it looks like a layup pass for Christina. But actually it rolls through the legs of Phil Gutman and Alex Webb. Alex Webb also here is working. He also is a DJ, DJ Webb. And we have also, looks like DJ Chapadome, I believe, at the stadium tonight, who actually, DJ Chapadome is Grant Gansey, believe it or not. That's his DJ, a.k.a. Does a great job at it. Music and polo together, Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails, first chukker going. And, man, Grand Champions Polo Club has come out very, very strong, as Leo Mandelbaum will work this one down the far side. Leo. So he's going to get a little help from Alex and James Bird. Slowed down, put back into the center. And possibility here, backed up by Bellini. That ball just roll off the field. A little bad luck, but a nice chance there by the Barbarossa Leather team. Barbarossa Leather, owned and managed by Leo Mandelbaum. Leo and his sons play polo at the Grand Champions Polo Club, and his wife. And they just a great polo family. On the move right here. Good pickup. 1, 2, 3 in a row. All the ladies are going for it here. Christina, Allie, and Meredith finally gets down in front. Looks like you got Allie down in there with Christina. And did they get one there or not? Juan Bellini, no, off to the side. So good opportunity there, but a nice first chukker here. Just we're going to click down under 2 minutes. Both teams working well. Picked up on the far side. Control here by Webb. Alec going forward with it. Turned around, waiting for Bird. James Bird, and I see James coming in from Nashville, Tennessee. Loves the game of polo. Had a great time in Aspen at the Snow Polo World Championships. First year playing this year. Almost scored the winning goal at the end from center field. Man, it was inches. It got taken out, though, and they turned around. But fantastic, gentlemen. Glad to have him down playing here at Sunset Chukkers Cocktails. Opened up cleanly here. As you notice, great pace. Amazing horses, sent to lead the breeding operation, Hello Polo Ponies, Polo School Ponies, which is a registered USPA sanctioned club. And 90% of the ponies that are out there are from the Polo School. So just shows you the ability. Phil Gutman on the move. Phil, he's had opportunity, plays at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, Grand Champions Polo Club. Phil coming in from right to left now. He's going to have to come back to left to right. Phil goes for the open back shot. Well done, Phil. Maybe hit a little bit too hard. Wow, hit that ball very well. Actually hitting the ball well, but overly hit inside. Backed up cleanly by Alex. James will take a swipe at it. Gets around in front of Bellini. James Bird, very tall. You know, he can lean way out there, comes around the corner, and Juan Bellini will get it going as we click into our final 30 seconds of our first chukker. And it's going to be Meredith on the move, and she is not wasting any time. Once, twice. Come on, Meredith. 6 seconds on the clock. Give me one more for the buzzer beater. Don't touch it. Oh, does it make it? What a try. As Meredith, if you remember, the buzzer beater is in line if you hit the ball before the final horn and the ball travels through. So that shot she didn't want to try, but it looked like it went just off the left side, but a great run. Great first chukker. So we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies. You get yourself a cocktail if you're watching today, because that's what they're doing down there at the fields down there for Sunset, chukkers and cocktails. And we're going to take a little break here in the studio. We'll be back for our second of 6 chukkers this afternoon here on Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. Good afternoon. Welcome back. Beautiful way to finish the day here. Beautiful sunset, chukkers and cocktails, CTV Sports, Grand Champions Polo Club. Fantastic day polo here today at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Started out with the 8 goal, which has been unbelievable polo. I got to tell you, it's been more like 12 goal. And then we jumped to 16, which was, again, like 18 to 20, and then finished with 26. That literally was a roller coaster ride. If you get a chance, go back to the YouTube channels on CTV Sports, and you'll be able to take a look at any one of those games. But we're finishing the day off at the beautiful Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 1, in Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails, which has been a hit from day one. It was put together by, of course, our tournament committee, and they doing a fantastic job. And it was put together really to give an opportunity for players to play in a controlled environment. And here you go in the first bowl in. You don't want to miss the first goal of the second chukker because you're coming back into the second chukker. It looks like it's going to be picked up here and put in by one of our ladies, I believe, Quagley. I don't know, let me look, make sure. No, Pellegrino. Yeah, here we go. It's going to be Christina getting going. I want to mix the ladies up. They are doing so well. She's playing the number 1. Allie Russell's playing the number 2. Meredith Lovegrove is wearing the 3 today. They're in the light blue and white jerseys. Juan Bellini, who's director of operations of the polo schools, out there playing with them. And they all are polo school representatives. This is going to be James Bird, though, on the move from Nashville, Tennessee, as they're playing for the Barbosa Leather in the black. And a little bit pickup there by James, but the finish will be Leo. They're playing with Phil Gutman at the number 1, Leo at the number 2, Alex Webb from the UK. And if you've been coming to any of our Sunday games, DJ Webb has been playing, and also he was playing. He's playing the Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. We've heard Alex beat DJ, and just to mention once again today we have DJ Chop-a-Dome at the field live, so you hear the music while you're out there with Ian Eric Frank calling the action. Good pickup here by Christina. Is going to keep it going, and then it gets turned around. Pellegrino, she's been playing in a lot of polo. It's good to see Christina back. Getting going here. Nice pickup here because he gets going, keeping it going, and they found each other very well. Allie falling in behind her, number 2. Turned right around as James Bird. Looks like he's getting pretty comfortable here at the number 1 field at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Bird going to go coast to coast, maybe. Good run. Look at Meredith, though. Meredith's one of our crossover riders. She's a great hunter jumper, so she loves to ride fast, and she's very comfortable. Nice layup here by Leo Mandelbaum. He's going to put it right in front of goal. Maybe an opportunity for the equalizer. Uh-oh, James Bird. Everybody swiping at it, taken out by Bellini. Juan, and he's probably going to have choices. The 3 ladies pulling the team. It looks like it's going to be picked up first there by Meredith, then Allie, then Christina. As they come by, then Bellini comes in behind them, and I think I got them all lined out there. No, it was a little tough. Actually, it was first Meredith, Allie, or Christina, then, and no, it was. I had it right. They were lined up perfect. They're doing their jobs, giving Bellini the opportunity, so good job by the Grand Champions Polo Club team. Again, Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails is a safe, controlled, and that's why it's played in a professional manner with professional player gear in white pants, jerseys, all horses set up to play, crowd, music, all the energy you would have playing in the World Polo League. It's all condensed into a beautiful afternoon, and controlled Chukkers where the pro players are helping their team, teaching their team as they play. Everyone is a winner. A lot of the players come over afterwards, and you get to meet the players. Sometimes we have clinics and chalk talks. And there are amazing hors d'oeuvres and signature cocktails being served at the stadium. So if you're, like I said, if you're in town, make your way down for an amazing happy hour and watch the sunset. Back to the action here with 2:20 left, and a nice play. It looks like Alex Webb going forward. Alex on the gray. Leaves that one behind. Meredith will make the turn. Meredith, she has done a fantastic job. Look at her. She gets it out in front. She gets her pony moving. Meredith, nice job. Allie's going to fall into the rumble seat. Well done, Allie Russell. She'll override, but it should be Christina coming in, trying to get there. Good job as he gets taken out by Bird. But look at Christina playing defense as she'll go flying back here. Nice job keeping Bird busy. James, she's got the inside. Now it's going to be taken down by Webb, though. Alex shoots a goal, and Bellini's going to regroup under the neck with it. And well, pardon me, I guess it was Allie Russell running down there. They had the girls mixed up a little bit. A little difficult sometimes with the jerseys with the girls today. They all look very similar with their dark helmets. This will be Allie, though. Falls into place here. Christina and Meredith's going to turn from the right to left. Put the pressure on Leo. Mandelbaum trying to make the hook. Meredith keeping him busy. Makes the turn. Leo, good control. Here comes Phil and Allie. Number 1 and 2, black. Phil on the black jerseys. Allie Russell in the blue. And that ball will go through the goal. And they'll pick it up. So it's going to be, I think, Leo. And, yeah, Mandelbaum will get one. And that'll be his second of the day. So Leo Mandelbaum getting it within 1 goal. As they come back to the center, we click down our final 17 seconds. There comes James Bird trying to bust out her. He's got time. Look at this with 11 seconds. James keeps it moving forward. Falls into place, Alex Webb. He might have a chance at a, look at this, a buzzer beater. Oh, just off to the left side. And it's going to stay at 3-2 as the clock goes tick, tick, tick. That'll end that second Chukker. So we will switch it up. When we do a Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails, we play with 3 teams. 3 teams playing a round robin, play 2 Chukkers against each other. And then that'll should have a 6 Chukker match. Now, usually the winner will sit, but in Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails, everyone's a winner, as it's all about the fun and learning to play the game. Very competitive, fun polo, as we like to call it. So the teams will decide who they'll want to play, and we'll go to a little break. So we'll be able to give you a break, and you'll be back for our second leg, our 3rd and 4th Chukker. Stay with us here on CTV Sports, Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. Welcome back once again, and we appreciate your patience as, again, this is Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails, and there's no pressure. You come and hang out, you relax, you enjoy the music, you enjoy the hors d'oeuvres, you get to see polo in a real tranquilo, cool way. And also, you get to learn to play polo in a safe, controlled environment, but an environment that is like the big leagues. It'd be like going to a baseball camp and playing, in Fenway Park or no difference. I mean, it's very similar. This is the #1 field, stadium field, Grand Champions Polo Club. We have a lot of our pro players out there. We have a new team coming up, though, and I want to introduce them in the red jerseys. Welcome to Polo Up, as we have Rick Salter playing the #1. Rick, welcome back. We have Drew Quagliano playing the #2. Sarah Daniel will play the #3, and then Benji Daniel will play the #4. And these ladies here, again, Grand Champions Polo Club with Christina Pellegrino coming out. Very nice job, Christina, as he gets it moving and gets it inside the 60. Rick's going to come up, slap one back nicely. But look at the hustle of Christina. She gets it turned around here now. Remember the Grand Champions Polo Club, they played against the Barbarossa Leathers. This is a 3-team round robin setup. 6 chukkers of polo for you this afternoon here on CTV Sports. As we're getting a nice little run here going by the Polo Up girls. And it's going to be Drew Quagliano to move that ball. Nice looking horse she's on, Juan Bellini. Now, the Grand Champions Polo Club team in the blue and white, they've already played 2 chukkers, so they're going to be warmed up a little bit. And that is a big part of the round-robin setup. Rick Salter wearing the 1, but he's going to come back here. Meredith Lovegrove's going to go flying by him, picks it up once. Meredith in the red zone. Rick tries to take it out. Christina comes in there, near side play. Now she goes for the back shot, and I think it might carry or just wide, but man, Pellegrino has done a fantastic. She has just gotten better every minute. That's what I love about Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. I do work with the polo school. We are CHA certified, and safety is a huge point of learning how to play the game of polo. Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails, and I had some professional players out at the Sunset Chukkers Cocktails last week. I was down there at the end, and I got to talk to some professional players who were amazed because to have an opportunity to be able to be in this environment to learn to play the game at a safe pace with controlled pros was something they never really had in the past. And for these players to be able to have that opportunity, they were just thrilled. And to see professional players who now some of them are retired, some are still playing. They actually really give you love for that. So congratulations to Grand Champions Polo Club. And I think if you talk to anybody playing today, they'll tell you the same thing. We got the action going here with 4:04 in this first chukker of 2. It's our 3rd chukker of the day. It's our 2nd leg of our round robin. Going to be the ladies coming in here. Once again, Meredith Lovegrove. Meredith once off the pony. Bounces back. Bellini will turn it around. Juan Bellini, former 8-goal player who actually loves the teaching part. He's a great instructor. He is top shelf there. And look at this. He's got the girls really looking well, but it's going to be polo up. And they're going to get a nice breakaway now. Good pickup here. 2 in a row. 2 players override. So it look like, again, Drew Quagliano, who's playing with Sarah Daniels today. Sarah's wearing the 3. And Drew is wearing the #2 in the red. To get the ladies. And Meredith Lovegrove's going to pick up her 2nd goal of the day. 1 in the first leg, and now 1 in the 2nd leg. And this is just a nice shot. Takes her time. I told you when Meredith first came to the pole school, I was out I did some lessons with her and some of her friends, and they are all fantastic equestrian. And we love the crossover riders, but if you don't know how to ride, we'll teach you to ride also. as we do have a lot of players come to the pole school and do not know how to ride. Young ones, adults, so, there's no age difference. Grassroots is the focal point. But on the move right here, well done, as Sarah and Drew doing their job in the middle of the field. Rick's going to get in there, but it's taken around the corner and controlled by Wambolini as we click down to 2 minutes. 1. Now, another thing about control polo is the way to move the ball and the energy that ball moves at. That ball will move at 100 to 120 miles an hour. As look at this run by Cristina Pellegrino. Nice pickup here. She's already been the goal. One try, keep it going, Cristina. Nice try. Taken out by Benji. But a fantastic ride there. And again, doing her job on defense. Benji will wait for his team. He's one of our pro players out there moving the ball. You see the depth, how far he can hit it. And they'll get him going as a nice try there by Drew. Backed up. Benji's got a deal. He's got a little help now. He's got Rick back there. Nice pick up here by Salter. Rick don't slam on the brakes. Take his time, but he's going to have to watch out because here comes the Grand Champions Pole Club team as they click down to our final minute here in our third chukker. Opportunity for Sarah. Daniels, she was on fire last week. Sarah. And now she'll leave this one for Drew. Cragliano. Drew, is he going to get it? And yes. Perfect timing with 45 seconds on the clock. They'll go back to the center for the bowl-in. Here's a replay on it. Nice play by both of them. Sarah coming on strong here at the end of the chukker. 30 seconds left, though. We'll see if they decide to go for another bowl-in or that'll end it. I think it's going to end it, yeah, right there. Well, ball's in the umpire's hand, and nobody back before our first 30 seconds, so that'll end our third chukker play, first chukker of our second leg. They'll play one more chukker. As you can see in the background there, as they set you up, if you do come to Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails, and you're a player, then you set up, and that's where you meet in the player tent there. You'll meet one of our announcers, Jan Eric Frank, or myself when I'm out there. And if you have any questions, we always have our polo manager, Cale Newman, will be there. You can get all your questions answered. Also, our pro players that are playing. We have Roddy Matthews on the field right there from the UK. He's one of our top umpires that we use here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. We have a group of international umpires. They're all professional, and they do help out also. This is a learning experience at a high level of fun and energy, and that's why it's taken off. It's just, he's got to do it. We're going to give a little break right now, and we'll get them all out here for our fourth chukker, our second chukker of our second leg. We'll be right back. Stay with us here on CTV Sports. So welcome back, everybody. Dale Schwetz, CTV Sports, Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. I hope you guys are having as much fun as we are. They are having a blast out there. I just checked in with my sideline correspondent, Jan Eric Frank, who has the mic in his hand out there at the #1 field, Grand Champions Polo Club, home of the World Polo League. And they just had a high-level 26-goal polo. People always ask about that. What, 26, 25, 8? 10. What's all that? Handicaps. They handicap you from -1 to 10 in polo. Now, -1 is a beginner player, and a lot of these players out here are -1. And you go from -1 to a 0. Don't make that sound so bad, because getting to a 0 is not that easy, believe me. It's an A-rated player. You work your way from a 0 to a 10. And a 10 being like Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, LeBron James, higher level at their sport. And then you get to they judge you on your overall play, not just how many goals you score, because you might play defense. But the funny thing is that 80% of the players that actually pay for a handicap are 3 goals or less. So it's not as easy of a game as you see. So it's a lot of work, and we're having a lot of fun. And look at this lady right here. Meredith Lovegrove is on fire today. She's going to pick up her 3rd goal of the day. And Meredith having a good time today, playing with the Grand Champions Polo Club team. Christina Pagliano playing the number 1, I apologize. Allie Russell playing the 2, and then Meredith wearing the 3 with Juan Bellini. If you're just joining us, polo up in the red jerseys with Rick Salter playing the number 1. Drew Quagliano playing the number 2. Sarah Daniels will play the 3, and Benji Daniels will play the 4. 2-1 here, as we had 1 goal by Drew in the first chukker of our second leg. 6 chukkers of polo to play. Turn around here. Good control, Rick. Speed is a big difference. And that's where the safety value comes in. Moving the ball and passing and understanding your rules and your horses. Try to get as many players on the field that are in the same level. That way it makes it fun and competitive. If you get too many players that in the game of polo, and riding is a big part of it, so you're learning to ride is something we really work on. On the move right here, it looks like it's going to be Drew again. And she sits a very nice saddle. And she's a great little rider also. She keeps it moving. Nice pickup as Drew looking for goal number 2. Nice pickup there as they come flying in. Christina's going to try to get there. Bellini turns it. And again, like I told you, leagues these days, the development of polo with the polo pony becoming an amazing sport animal, has just made the game very, very fast. And so to get ready for that, it'd be like anything. Driving a car, or if you're learning to, be a car racer, you would drive, in a lower class until you learn how to drive 300 miles an hour. It's no different in polo, and that's the thing about this, which is so much fun, is they keep it going in movement and all, everyone's safe about it, and that's a great way to learn. So Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails is on its way as they turn the corner, 320. Picked up here and controlled now by Rick. Salter's going to have, he's doing a good job too. I love Rick. He takes his time and he gets nice shots. Good play by the ladies here, riding off each other. It looked like Christina and Drew. This one's going to get backed up. It's going to be Meredith again, looking for her 4th goal of the day. Rick is going to spoil that occasion. Good job, Rick Salter, turning the ball around. Meredith knows right there. She's being told by Benji, don't ride under that. Will be a foul. That's something you do in Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. You won't see a lot of fouls blown because the pros are telling their players not to foul. They're helping them. And in when you start going into competitive polo, it can be a little tough at times to have that ability to train your players. In Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails all day long. Picked up here nicely as polo up, and that's going to be Drew Quagliano again. She's going to goals. She's been down there twice, so we'll see third time will be the charm. Outlet pass by Bellini. Nice pass. Looking for Meredith. Picked up here and taken forward. Benji's going to have to get by. Look at this little defensive play there. Good riding by Christina. She turned the horse very, very nice. And you'll see that a lot with our Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. Like right there, you see a good shot of Sarah Daniels and Christina Quagliano. Very good riders. And that's part of learning the game. You need to be out there. And we always tell our students, remember to breathe. because when you're playing polo and you have a 600-pound animal underneath you and you're hitting a ball that can be hit, 25, to 125 miles an hour, and field 300 yards long by 160 yards wide. And the one thing about polo you must understand, and a lot of people do not understand this, but the one common thing that all those players have out there is everybody's carrying them out in their right hand. And I don't know if you notice that if you're new to the game of polo, but you need to play the game of polo with your right hand. And I'm left-handed, and I got the 5 goals, so you can get it done. But it is a necessity. All the rules are written for right-handed players. On the move, it's going to be picked up here, taken by Benji, looking for the equalizer with 50 seconds left here in our fourth chukker, second chukker in our second leg. Bellini, though, on defense. It's been back and forth in this chukker. A quick goal by Meredith. And otherwise, it's just been back and forth, flowing very nice. Everybody getting touches. Just no goals being scored as Grand Champions Polo Club's going to try to push one more in here in their final 30 seconds. On the move, Benji. He's going to come around the corner. That's a nice pass for Rick. Rick's going to come running into your living room here. Well done, Rick. Keep it going. Oh, he gets it to the inside. He's going to go back on defense. Clock goes tick, tick, tick. Little back shot there from Christina. And I'd like to thank the Grand Champions Polo teams. We're going to send Christina, Allie, and Meredith and Juan off, and they'll be done for the day. They probably head over to the stadium side. And we're going to have our final 2 chukkers. They might have a divot stomp. We'll see. We might have a divot stomp out there. Now, remember the game of polo. The divot stomp is traditional, and it is a part of the game. It is a social. Polo mix social environment with amazing energy, athleticism of not just 2-legged athletes, but 4-legged athletes. Well, that's the way I see it anyways. And when you bring that together, there is a lot of energy and a lot of fun. And we have the traditional divot stomp. And the traditional divot stomp, the most impressive thing about it is we're the only professional sport in the world that allows their fans on the field at halftime. And if you got another one, well, write CTV Sports and put Dale Schwetz on there and let me know, because I have not found another sport that allows the fans. And I'm talking about you can get 2,000, 3,000 people, 4,000 people at games. And, that's a lot of fans. Now, don't get me wrong. Polo field's very big. You said 300 yards by 160. That's 9 football fields. The goals are 24 feet apart, 8 yards. But it will look like a mouse hole sometimes when you're traveling 25 to 36 miles an hour. Mallets supposed to be held in your right hand. They range from about 49 inches to 54 inches. Ball's a little bigger than baseball. It's hard plastic and travels, as I said, between 25 and 125 miles an hour. When hit well. So if you're a baseball fan, well, you like that 90-mile-an-hour fastball? Well, get used to it, because the ball in polo does move around. This is a great time also. I just like to explain it. If you're looking in the tent down there, you can see that Juan Bellini's there. He's got the girls that played with him. Now they're critiquing the game. Talking about it, what they did well, what they need to work on, what they feel they liked or they didn't like, so they can adjust. You'll love it. I'm going to take a little break. I'll be back. Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. Welcome back, everybody. Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails. Two more Chuckers. Good shot here of a few of our fans down there. Now, we're talking about the divot stomp as a traditional fun thing to do at a polo game. I think that's the scene you see on Pretty Woman, which a lot of people, base polo off Pretty Women. But no. You need to come down and really feel a part of how it all really is. It's an amazing sport with just, as I said, bringing on amazing four-legged athletes, because the polo ponies are, according to a lot of players, and this could be a discussion that I'd love to get people to get involved in. They say between 70 and 90% of the game. I'll tell you, I know any polo player will tell you when they get on their favorite horse or best horse, they play better polo. So definitely the horses are a huge part of the game, and they're the love of the game. They're what bring everybody together, because if you're going to play polo, you need to love the four-legged athlete, or you need to love to be riding a four-legged athlete. So, but also our social members. The ones that don't play or did play and are there. And there's a lot of them there today. I always love that part of Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails, seeing a lot of the players or older players, women and men. Men and women do play together on the same field and teams in polo. They do have women's leagues. We have women's leagues. We play 6, 10, 12, 18, 20 to 26 goal polo here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Polo school is in session, and all you need to go is gcpolo.com, and you'll see Cale Newman or Juan Bellini's number, and get there and give them a call. I want to go ahead and invite the Barbosa leather team back. They're in the black jerseys because we got Phil Gutman, who's one of my favorite players with the Catimian Group down in Miami. So check that out. Catimian, they an amazing setup there. And Phil, as I said, plays at the Aspen Valley Polo Club also. He's going to shoot one at goal right here. Is he going to get it? Nice try, Phil. Leo Mandelbaum playing the number 2. It actually is Mr. Barbosa Leather. The Leo, we're like seeing it this afternoon. As I said, his whole family plays the game. Alex Webb coming in from the UK, works here with us also as a DJ Webb. And then James Bird, I want to welcome James. He's a special cat. I got to meet him in Aspen, Colorado during the Snow Polo World Championships. And Taggart and him, they were a lot of fun. They played in our lower leg. We have 2 legs in snow polo if you're interested in that. But you can go to AspenValleyPoloClub.com and get all your information on that. And if you'd like to get involved. Here we go, back and forth. There'll be 2 Chuckers here, our final 2 Chuckers, and they're going up against, well, we met them earlier, but if you're just tuning in, Polo Up. They're in the red jerseys with Rick Salter playing number 1, Drew Quagliano playing the number 2. Sarah Daniels will play the 3, and my man Benji Daniels. And Benji comes from this dynasty family, the Daniels family. Bob, his father, much love as he's passed, but I had a lot of opportunities to play against and with them in their polls. Good to see the boys carrying the Pony Express name on. Back and forth, here we go, picked up here and taken by Webb. Alex, he's played a lot of polos. Fowler is a very strong polo player, has played here with us and in the snow. On the move, looking for Phil. Rick says, I'm going to turn it and burn it. Go on, Rick. Rick having some fun out there today. Look at him. He's going to spin around, make a clean flight, too. I like that. Good D, stayed on his side. Remember the line of the ball if you're going to learn the game a little bit. And I'll give you a little polo one-on-one today and help you out. It's all about the line of the ball. It's not pretty difficult to understand the line. Just pretend like you're driving your car onto a highway. When you enter the highway, you must enter the flow, right? You can't impede the cars coming down the highway. Well, the ball will dictate the way the highway is traveling. Now, that's the problem with polo, as the highway does change directions a lot. So you need to understand, and you cannot impede that right of way. That's everything. And the right of way is just like a lane on the highway. And the faster you go, it can be a little tougher. And that's why Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails is so much fun, because the speed of the game is slowed down a little bit, but gives the players the opportunity to understand how that line can change so quickly and move down the field. On the move, it's going to be the Polo Up team. And look, it is. as Drew doing a good job there. Sarah tries to keep it going. Benji's going to jump in there. Now remember, the Barbados Bel team, they played 2 Chukkers earlier, so they had to sit a couple. And this is going to be good because it looks to me like Drew Gragiano was warmed up. And, oh, yeah, bounces off the back of Phil Gutman's horse. Phil trying to make the defensive play here. Number 1, look at him. He's right there. Oh, bad luck. Good job by Drew, though. Awesome riding. And that's big part of the game. Had Sarah in the rumble seat, so had no issue there. Ladies getting it done. And Drew will pick up her first here in our final leg, our 5th chukker of the day. Good play. Phil is hitting the ball very well. I got to tell you, he seems to be hitting his back shot a little deeper than his foreshot. This is Alex Webb, and he's like, come on, y'all. Come up here. He's one of our pro players, too. He'll work with him, but no one's coming, so he's against another pro there. So he's going to work this one down, and that's going to be a good goal at Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. Because remember, the pros go pros, and the player and the novice play with the novice. And that's the way you keep it safe and you keep it entertaining, and that's the way you learn the game. So in this case right here, he didn't have any players coming forward, and Alex going to have no problem. Benji was in the vicinity, and they'll come back to the center with the equalizer 1-1. Once again, there's music and amazing hors d'oeuvres being served. Field side, drinks, and they usually have a specialty drink for each game. You got to come to the field to find that out. You can't get that information anywhere else. They don't even give it to me in CTV Sports. You need to be at that field, and that's why it's been a lot of fun. I was really entertained last week. We had a lot of fun with some of the people that were coming out there and just enjoying their afternoon. It's happy hour. On the move, on the turn. Good play by Alex Webb. Looking for my man Bird, Emmett Bird on the move. He's going to get in there, I think. He's a very good rider. Watch him. He rides. He's a tall man, and he's going to shoot this ball. Does it go in? Looked like just wide, but a nice attempt and good defense by Salter. Rick, 43 seconds left here. Benji's going to go for the quick bowl in. Remember, when the ball goes through the goal, they go to the center. You switch directions. We talked about that a little bit earlier. If the goal goes wide, you go for the knock-in, and it's going to be Sarah. Good job, Sarah. She was on fire last week. Well done, Benji. Keeping it going here. 20 seconds on the clock. Phil's got to make the defensive play here. Now, he's hit about 7 back shots. Well done, Phil. Look at this. Another 40, 50-yarder right to Bird. Now, James is going to have an opportunity. Rick goes for the defense. Bounces off a pony. 5 seconds left. Alex gets a piece of it. Action here in the 5th, I'm sorry. And now that's probably going to tune it out as that Rick turns. Rick loves to run that corner. I like that, Rick. Good job. Keeping it moving. Benji, we're a little back on the time, on the clock there. They're still playing on. We'll adjust as the field goes. And the ladies, once again, Drew, already with a couple goals, doing great. Drew scoring 1 in the 3rd leg, and now, in the 2nd, now in the 3rd, and that should end it right there, this chukker. Yeah, so they are going to get them on some fresh ponies, and now I know for a fact we'll tune out after this chukker, but it still goes on out there, so they'll have another divot stop. And remember one thing about the divot stop, it does help the field. It does help put the field back. It's not just some funny thing that they do in polo. The players will tell you this, and I'm telling you, when you got a 500-pound, 600-pound animal runs 25 to 36 miles an hour, they're stopping, they're turning. Field management is very tough, and keeping that many acres, 10 acres is one polo field with all of the area with the runoffs. And the board, you see the boards there, they're about 6 to 10 inches high, and the horses will jump off the field. You are allowed to hit a ball on the field, and your horse can be off the field. So if you do come to a game, always keep your dogs and your children close. Keep your head on a swivel, even at Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails, because we always say it's hard to see a ball through the bottom of a glass. We'll be right back for our final chukker of the night. CT Chukkers and Cocktails. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dale Schwetz, and I hope you. Well, we have lots of fun people tune in, and a lot of people go more to the field for our Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. But I hope you are enjoying our Polo 101 and our, a lot of our Polo 101. A lot of people that listen to our broadcasts, they already know that. But we have so many new players, spectators, fans coming into the polo world daily. And so we do go over a number of things, and I do appreciate all of the love from our viewers that listen to us all the time, because they actually have passion for the Polo 101. Some things, believe it or not, they didn't even realize. So we love that. I love a big shout out to all of our writers that keep us busy in here and have some amazing facts. And, of course, you can go to any one of our websites or our platforms. We got gcpolo.com as Grand Champions Polo Club. You can go to AspenValleyPoloClub.com if you want to play polo in the summer, July, August, into September. And you can also make sure you go to CTV Sports. YouTube channels is the best channel to go to. And that way you can get any game. You can go back and just check out it all, and you can see the juniors play. But this is Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. We're in our final chukker of the evening as DJ Choppadome is out there. Grant Gansey doing his thing tonight. I hear it's been great. They've been sending me updates on that, so I want to thank him for being there. And here we go as James Bird, number 4 in the white helmet, tries to move it along. Gets a little help there from Alex Webb. Very good friends, these two. Looking for Phil Gutman. And Phil, Mr. Backshot Man, today. I'm gonna start calling him the Secretary of Defense. Phil's, I'm going to see Phil out. I'm going to shoot out there after this. I'm going to see him because he's playing the number 1. He's just been in situations where he's had to use this back shot, but his back shot, he'll be thrilled to know, has actually been going pretty well. Phil is one of our. He doesn't like when I say it, but he's one of our polo school graduates, okay? So I always say, when I say that, well, because you learned, and he's playing. And so he does play in some of our competitive polo also, and he also plays in our beach and snow polo. On the move, Bird is James Bird, offside, near side, offside the right side, near side the left side. Around the corner, here we come. Alex Webb, get it done. Webb picking up goal number 2. And this is Bird, though. James flips it to the right. Goes for the near side. That gives them time. Rick, I like it, Rick. Going for the foul there. You saw number 1 right there, Rick Salter. That's a good play, Rick. He's stuck on the other side, though. That ball's on the left side. Remember that right of way, as how that highway's flowing. Well, one thing you need to remember is the player following the ball will have the more of the right of way over the player meeting the ball, but the person following the ball must be 100%. So when you come to a ball, you must make sure you do not impede that player following. You can meet them, and that's why everybody plays in with their right hand, because right hand to right hand. If I played left-handed, you play right-handed, we'd be running into each other. So that's why they do it. And they did have a few players and that were grandfathered in. Ski Johnson played for many years with left hand, but he had to play on the other side a lot. And it'd make it a little tougher for them because the offside, the right side is the power hand, and the left side is the near side. And it's a little bit harder shot to learn. On the move, Rick Salter trying to get it in there, Rick. And well done, Rick. And he's been earning it. Good job, Rick Salter. Been playing back, wearing the number 1, but playing the front position. It is hockey on horseback. So don't get confused with the style of play. It's very similar to hockey. 4 players, though. In the arena, 3 players, based on most arenas are about 100 to 150 yards long, 50 to 80 yards wide. And so they use one player less for room to move around in the arena. And that's where we play your beach and your snow polo. Similar size to a football field. On the move, going to be Alex Webb. And Webb is going to stroke one from a good 70 yards. And look at that ball just keep rolling off the field to the right. And we're going to knock in 2-2 here. A battle in our final leg. Grand Champions Polo Club doing a good job. Christina, Allie, Meredith, and Juan, they actually won both of their sides and both of their legs, I should say. They won the first leg and the second leg. But as we say, it's always there's no losers in Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails. Everybody's a winner. It's out there about learning, playing, having fun. And so they'll get a little break here in the action. And we will get our final leg here, 2-2, and back to it. On the move, Bird, James, and Rick going at it right there. Number 1, number 4, picked up again by Alex on the Appaloosa here. Gets a lot done on the Appaloosa. And look at this. Oh, Rick says, no. That ball's wide. Well done, Rick. He's going to stay on it. Alex had an opportunity. We're going to click down to 135. This is a nail biter here for our final chucker. Going to be a beautiful shot by Benji Daniels. Hammering that ball down. Uh-oh. Come on, Drew. Sarah actually on the move. There, Drew. Sarah, now Rick. Everybody moving forward. Turning the corner, though. It's going to be Leo. And Mandelbaum's going to take it forward. Leo being pressed by Rick. Drop to Alex. Back and go. 1-2 on the flow. Dropped again. Bird's going to come in with the near side shot. It's going to be a remake of the snow polo. And look at this as a great shot there. As Phil gets involved, right at the end, 44 seconds, can they make a final run here? It's going to be Drew, I think. Yes, on the move. Good pickup. Keeping it going. Rick's going to get involved. Gets it back forward. I'm sorry, it's actually Sarah going forward there. I apologize, Sarah. Daniel's on the run. Drew's coming in behind him. Now Benji gets in there. 19 seconds. Alex got time. He could finish this one right here. Can he seal the deal? 13 seconds on the clock. Nice layup shot. Alex Webb, DJ Webb to finish it. Puts the icing on the cake. And what an approach. Good finish. Alex Webb picking up his 3rd goal as he was a goal scoring machine. But nice approach shot. Benji in the rumble seat. And Barbosa Leather will win the final leg. But like you said, never winner loser here. Sunset Chukkers Cocktails. Everybody's winner. All about the fun, the energy, and welcoming people to the game of polo. Remember, it's all free to come out and watch. So please come to Grand Champions Polo Club and check it out. It happens every Tuesday right now, right around this time, but check the scheduling on that. So I'm going to head out there because they're going to be out there talking and having some cocktails, having a lot of fun. So I'm Dale Schwetz with CTV Sports. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports where I say thank you for making us the leader in polo broadcasting. And always remember, CTV Sports, when you're watching Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails, is the reason why we say we love the polo.